Growing up, I was painfully shy, and I don't think shy, that doesn't even really capture how severely shy I was. I remember the first time I was asked to, or invited to sing on a stage. It was at a youth event, and I was put on the program, and I thought, oh my gosh, they put my name on there and everything without really asking me. And I had some rough moments, before stepping out on the stage, going to the bathroom and just throwing up. It made me sick to my stomach. In ninth grade, I was attending Frontier Christian High School in Birmingham, Alabama. And I remember a school teacher loaning me a cassette tape of Babbie Mason. Man, that's so archaic, but a cassette tape. And on the back of it, it had her mailing address. And I decided, hey, I'm gonna mail this lady and just tell her how inspired I am by her music. And so I proceeded to write a letter, and I sent it to Babbie Mason, and surprisingly, she wrote me back. She sent me a Bible verse that she told me to memorize, and it was Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you, to give you hope and a better future. Those were words that I needed to hear at that point of my life, because not only was I painfully shy, I was also fearful of the unknown. I was getting ready to go to a different school and be transferred to a public school. And I was, to be honest, afraid, because it was a rough school. I'd heard the stories, it's an inner city. And, I was a shy kid, so I couldn't see myself, if I encountered any fights or whatever, see myself having to fight back. But that scripture, I found solace. I found comfort in that scripture, knowing that, whatever happens in my life, God has a purpose and God has a plan. And as I look back, I look at God's fingerprints on that journey, that process, because I'm living today the exact same kind of life Babbie was living then, and she continues to live today. And that is the life of a musician, a worship leader, a music artist. And I went from being that painfully shy kid and fearful kid to becoming a leader. Who would have thunk it? I could depend upon the promises, the plans that God has for me. And as I have learned to let go and allow God to live out His plan for me, His purpose for me, it's become one exciting journey. And I am happy to be along for the ride.